everyone, Stephen Morales here, and today I'm going to do a quick video on how to do a short stretching series with this stretch strap that I have here. Now I got this off Amazon, and I'm going to have this link in the description. OPTP, stretch out strap. Now this is like $10, $11 or something like that on Amazon, and it's phenomenal. The benefit than just using like a band or a rope or something like that is it actually has little loops all the way down it, alright, which allows you to kind of either use it as a handle or actually scale it if it's going to be too long for you or anything like that. So really cool stretching strap. It does come with the diagram on various stretches that you can do, but I did want to go ahead and shoot a video to kind of explain a little bit more in depth with a simple, and this is going to be lower body stretching series that you can do, and this is something that I do with my clients. So first thing that you're going to do, hook it around the middle of your foot, okay? I don't have any shoes on, so doing this barefoot, and I'm going to lie down on my back, alright? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep that leg straight, and I'm going to lift up as high as I can, keeping it straight, right here, okay? Now, I want to be able to keep this other leg on the ground, so if I lift up too high and this leg comes up back here, it's too much, right? You're actually just tilting your pelvis. We don't want that. We want that hamstring to stay on the ground. Leg is straight, I'm going to pull up, and for me, that's about it right now. And what we're going to do next is something a lot of times a massage therapist or chiropractor or something like that might do for you. And it'd be passive. It would be a little bit more passive than this, but it's a good way to actually still include it, which is I'm going to try and drive my heel to the ground, right? I'm going to try and drive my heel down, but with my arms in this loop, I'm not going to let it, okay? So you're basically going to activate your legs, and you're going to make them really tight. And then, about a 3-second hold, right? I'm going to take a deep breath in, I'm going to exhale and completely relax, and then I'm going to pull back just a little bit further, okay? So I'm here, driving that heel down, 1, 2, 3, deep breath in. I'll get just a little bit more range of motion, okay? And I might do this about one more time, right? So I might hang out here, and I'll probably hang out here 10-15 seconds, right? Get used to the position, and then I'll begin to do that again, right? I'm going to kick down, 1, 2, 3, deep breath in. Exhale, pull back just a little bit more. And then this is the final position that I'm going to hold, that 10-15 seconds, okay? And with this, I mean, leg locked out, a lot of times, like my hamstrings and more specifically my calves are super tight. So I feel a lot of this in my calves, my gastrocnemius, right, that big part of the calf, and then right behind the knee, which is where all these muscles kind of insert and attach. Good. And then from here, I'll actually bend my knee, and then I'll pull back more. And here, what I'm doing is hitting the muscle belly, because we did that whole deal here. This is going to be a little bit more specific here now. Same thing applies with keeping this other leg down, though, because if it pops up, I'm really just tilting my hip, okay? So I want to keep that here. Pull back, hold, and the closer I can keep this to my body, the better. Because if I'm up here or anything like that and I'm struggling, I'm going to wear out my shoulders, right? I want to keep this close to my body. There we go. Most of these holds 10, 15, maybe 20 seconds. If you can go, slowly build in to maybe 30 seconds or 45 seconds. Typically no longer than a minute though. Now, from here, with the knee bent, I'm going to let my leg drop this way. Right, so I'm going to go to the opposite side, which is going to hit a little bit through the IT band, the glute, a little bit through the lower back. What I'm going to do is let this arm just rest here. I'm going to take this leg, I'm going to let it fall this way. I'm going to use this arm, and I want to anchor my elbow to the ground. There we go. And the cool thing with the band, or the stretching strap, is that I can actually pull up. So I can then pull up higher and get a little bit more into this glute. There we go. Oh, my back just popped. And I'm trying to keep my shoulder on the ground. Sometimes I'll let people rotate, so you'll actually almost come here and then pull up, which allows you to get a little bit more in here. But for right now, we're just going to try and keep that shoulder down, that head looking up. There you go. And then from there, I'm going to come back to center. And I'm going to let my leg drop out this way. And I'm going to hit my inner thigh and groin. So I've switched hands now, okay? I'm going to let that slowly come out. I'm going to go here. Now, for this one, so this is my right leg right here. My left hip, I don't want to let it pop up. I want that on the ground. A lot of times people are super tight, so what they'll do is they'll roll into it. They'll pull like this. Same thing that we were kind of talking about with the hamstring stretch with that other hamstring coming up, is you're really just giving into the movement. I gotta reset this. You're just giving into the movement, and when you're doing that, you're not actually getting a better stretch. You're just working around your tightness, and that's not what we want to do, okay? Anchoring this to the ground here, and I can pull up a little bit higher, but I'm trying not to make this arm right here super active. Like I said, you'll end up just wearing at your arm, and that's not what we're trying to do, because then you're going to tighten your upper body, right? Just anchoring that down, and I might pull up a little bit more, and you're always wanting to slowly increase your range of motion with this stuff. And this applies, what I'm about to say next, to both when I came across my body and this side, is that I can bend my knee more or straighten it. So if I straighten out my leg, I'm going to get hit a certain amount of muscles, and I'm going to stretch those muscles. And then if I bend, it's going to change what I'm hitting, okay, what I'm stretching. If I bend my knee more and I can pull in a little bit more, right, that's going to change the stretch a little bit more into my groin, where this right now is a little bit more for my adductor right here, okay? You should feel that a little bit in the hip, right? I pull up, it's going to kind of come down. I bend my knee more, it's going to shoot more towards the inside part of the groin, all right? So, quick stretching series that you can do. I'm not going to do the other side, but you would do the other side with this. Super easy to do. Like I said, I'm going to put the link for this in the description below. It's a great way to start the day or to end the day, okay? I will definitely show more of these stretches that you can do with the band, because this is like the quick, easy one. This should take no more than 3 to 5 minutes, but a quick, easy one that you can do after a workout or first thing in the morning when you've woken up and you're super tight, or right before you go to bed. So if you have any questions or comments or anything like that, please do that below. This is Steven Rouse, and I want to thank you for watching.